Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Capping off this section of the week where I keep on doing a bunch of runs with Captain Ishmael, we're doing an Envy team. I mean, pretty standard stuff. We got the middle IDs, we got LCR Faust, we got Pequod Heathcliff, and we're also gonna bring you because you've got an Envy block. Sure. Let's make sure we can get the Envy off whenever we want. We want to have 6 people just to make sure. It's fairly easy to get Envy stuff going with this team. A little bit of uncertainty, but that's fine. And ideally the thing is we could, get an Envy resonance, and then we could technically, God, I was running Pequod Ishmael and DHE Hong Lu to do, some luck activations, which is why that was the selection to start out with. But yeah, like that, there we go. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we might be able to get some assist attacks off using Envy Resonance, potentially. Or we could just get the actual Envy Resonance. But yeah, if we go full block on everyone, you could see how we can actually get pretty good Envy Resonance fairly consistently. We might as well try this here. Just so, because we can get Dawn's counter off immediately. It's not great because it's 0 sanity, but it sends the message. Maybe it's even great. It's great even if she is at 0 sanity, huh? Interesting. Wasn't expecting her to, get all heads there, but, sometimes you do just get lucky. That's good. Yeah. It's an Envy team. It's fairly standard stuff, but it's good. Pretty good indeed. Nice. A little bit of sanity healing things are staggering with her skill 3. Super good early on to make sure our sanity's up at a decent time. You guys are just ever so alive, aren't you? Clinging on to dear life. It won't be alive for long though, of course. Bop. And bop. Nice. Victory. Let's see, looking at the map. Event, nice. Golden. It's nice to get this one early on. Just to get more cost going on here. You can get 3 heads easily. Yeah, nice. Golden earn time. Let's see, and Merso skill, meh. Doesn't particularly appeal to me because he can just counter. That's like his entire gimmick. We did actually start out with oh god, I can't go back and check. I can check here though, yeah. We started out with Rest of Muzzle Smoking Wires, so we could get, some bleed shenanigans going potentially. If we see see a possibility of, bleed shenanigans, we can get it to trigger. Do skill 1 to skill 2 with you, more Envy. I'll take the hammer. My opposed lithograph, yeah. We'll just go with some simplistic stuff. No wound cleared, unfortunate. That's kind of what I was hoping to see, because, it's a bleed team. Gotta love seeing wound cleared in your bleed teams. Or just take our guards to deal with. We could just do full Envy Resonance for the sake of it. Is this Necroplan? Yeah. Not as great for the Resonance, but that's fine. I'll change that to a counter. Alright, looks good. Little bit of Envy. We do a little Envy. Nice. Good. Opportunist Slash is so good. Like, it's crazy how good LCR Faust is, like, despite the fact she's just, like, a launch 2-star. But, I mean, she also doesn't have... She's not very gimmick intensive, that's the thing. Just as long as she doesn't take damage, her skill 3 is gonna roll like a 26. Which is pretty nice. Oh. I think, is that going through my mic? It might be. Gregor's, like, kind of scratching at his bed, trying to, like, get cozy. Silly boy. Get another Envy Resonance going, why not? Why not? Because this way we can actually trigger assist attack. Sure, we're triggering it for, we're triggering it for Rodion, yeah, I think so. So it's not great. Yeah, there she goes. But it's something, we triggered assist attack using Envy. That's the part that matters. And they all die, yeah. Victory?
잘 되었으면 좋겠네요.
Huh? Marriage to deal with? Are we just giving us the full end resonance immediately? Don't mind if I do then. Little view counter. You're gonna give Ami power up to those two. How nice. Yeah, purple's highest has resonance one protection ally with that turn that gains the aggro. I mean, you've got, yeah, the most HP, definitely. You're gonna max at 235. Well, Dawn is 204. You have 195, yeah. So that's the one that would gain the aggro theoretically. Of course, no aggro actually being given because, you know, it's a normal fight and aggro only exists in poke encounters for some reason. It vaguely makes sense, but it's still kind of lame. You know how it is. You know, you punch Dawn a little bit and now you perish for such a thing. You live at like 15 HP or whatever that was, but it's not exactly a very pleasant life being like on the brink of death, I don't think. Who knows though? Yeah, I don't think we can get any actual envy resonance this turn, so we'll just run like something like this, just like that. Yeah, that'll work. Got a 3 resonance there, so we could potentially get the assist attack off, and if we do, it does go to Dawn, which is, you know, nice. Yeah, just kind of demolishing all of them. Killed with an assist attack there with Dawn. And just Ida left now, yeah. Your odds of survival are not good. Put it bluntly. Yeah, I mean, we probably don't need to actually go for a lot of envy this turn, I don't think, no. Probably just attack, yeah. That's decent. There's been paralyzed to prevent her from doing anything else. A little bit cruel, but, you know, acceptable, I'd say. An acceptable amount of cruelty. And there we go. Ishmael gets the kill, very nice, so that she doesn't lose any of her sanity. I'm trying to click provision. Yeah, okay. It's the only one that doesn't give enemies damage buff. That's always the choice I go for. Whatever doesn't give the enemies like the physical damage buff, since that's, you know, the only option that's actually like potentially scary. More damage is something. Well, more status effects is pretty minor most of the time. Now, granted, the bleed one could very well kill us, but I mean only when you're doing a small team run, really. Yeah, start at the end of your residence immediately. Why not? You can counter that then, and that should work. And this guy's gonna get a couple thwacks on Dawn, and of course, she counterattacks by punching the crab a bunch. As you do. Crab punches, you punch it back. Like, that's like simple logic, I think. It should be easy enough logic to follow, I'd hope. Resonance for you can go for a assist attack. Yeah, okay. Whoops, did not mean to hit win rate. There you go. Of course, you know, it's not an absolute resonance, so like, there's no reason to have Dawn counter here. I don't even know if Dawn would have flashed. You know, we pursue them to the end. This probably kills, like, this crab guy, but then Mercer's one-sided just goes randomly on someone. No? Did it already go? Might have. I don't know. Might just not have been paying attention.
네네, 작전 지역으로 이동 중. 교신 끝.
And yeah, these guys, you know, more bleed infliction is a little scary, but they have mostly inflict nails. Their actual bleed, like, potency infliction, yeah, none of them are going for bleed potency this turn. And I mean, I assume this just afflicts bleed potency and count infliction and not nails. I don't think it doesn't, it's not worded like it affects bleed like that, you know? We'll do that. Half and half. It's something. Not a great turn for Envy, so we might as well get the Pride Resonance going at the same time. And yeah, Just Vengeance still kills. Or very much kills. More kills than still it's still kills.
이외에 특별히 첨언할 이유도 없군. 그 정도 각오로 우리
사냥이 성공적이었네요.
We almost heart clash there, but that's
그대로
fine.
사냥을 끝내러 가보죠.
Yeah, not a very riveting turn. We'll just stick with whatever again, I think. Alright. We should be able to kill these guys. We did like quite a number of them with the first turn alone. And you know, we've got a decent chance of getting, you know, a assist attack off here. Didn't trigger there. Might trigger here though. There's a 60% chance, and we're doing it twice, so not bad odds. Yeah, looks like it went off there, yeah. On Faust, of course, so it's not. Once again, we're not really running a team that benefits the most from the assist attack, really. But we do gain a little bit of, like, power up when we get resonance assist attacks to trigger. Right? Like, that's something. Go full envy for the bit. Oh, we can't. Oh, we can. Let's do it for the bit. We've got, like, no lust. Who actually has lust on this team? It's just Faust skill 1, yeah? I think that's it. That's why we've got so little lust. We don't really go for Faust skill 1 much at all, since it's not envy. We'd go for, like, an evade instead, usually. We don't have 5 bleed IDs, do we? I don't think so. Like, we don't really want the fusion gift, since it won't do anything for us, yeah. That's fine. You get these to ++ anyways. Don't need to get the fusion gift every time. It's a little overkill when you do. That's fine with me. Ooh. Special contract. That's nice. Can you stagger the fruit in this fight? Oh no, this isn't Ebony Queen. This is dogs, right? Forgot for a second. Because Ebony Queen a long time ago was Slash and Wrath. And that was in Mirrodin 1 time though. Ever since then, it's been different. You can counter this guy. Seems good. Cybernaut will do a lot here. And you're gonna get envy power up too, so Cybernaut really is gonna do a lot here. Alright. Main guy probably getting me staggered, if nothing else, I feel like. A lot of really strong attacks going for it this turn. Although it does resist stuff, that's true. It's neutral to blunt and envy though, so I have a lot of faith that Dawn's attack will do wonders here. Nice. Nice tails roll and the evade still evading Faust. Look at that defense level down already. When the paralysis too, so this counter's gonna be, you know, good. And decent, not quite staggered that guy yet, but just need to do a little more damage really, and then we'll be set. More anti-resonance? Might as well. I don't see why not. Hey, boo-boo. Sure, we'll try something like that, maybe. Might work. Going for a couple defensive skills on, like, this guy, but it's because, he's probably gonna get staggered and it shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, Contract just finishes him. Not shocking. We still have the opportunity to slash. Dawn's counter still gets to trigger, and that's, like, the really important stuff. That's the really high damage dealing stuff.
이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Yeah, so bottom guy's enraged. I don't think right guy's enraged though, because I don't think he didn't get hit first turn, yeah. And this is the part where we're probably not going to be able to get any more actual, whatchamacallit? What do you call them? Any more envy resonances, that's the word I'm looking for. Shh. Should know, you know how to say envy resonances, but you know how it is sometimes. Sometimes you just forget her. Okay, is that, yeah, that's just attack, nice. That's something. Dagger with bludgeon.
일시 무력화.
And improve loyalty kills this guy. These random attacks probably can stagger this guy here too. Yeah, he's not quite dead yet, but we just can auto damage and you should die. Yeah. 31 HP, not really worth dragging all our skills to you. There you go. Second floor cleared. Love our envy. You know, no affinity res up except envy, unfortunately. Would have been nice, so I'll take pride instead and get Gariko in the process. Not a bad choice. Unglu skills, interesting. What feels interesting, we grab Thrill for the bit. Don't really need more healing, so I won't go for that. You don't really want to do anything, I don't think. Coin for the bit. One more refresh, Dawn, you can get another skill too. Seems good. Bottom path it is, because we do 2 fights, 2 events, rest stop, and then continue.
오늘도 즐거운 하루의 시작이네. 그렇지? 뭐 필요한 거 있어? 볼륨 좀 확인해 볼게.
어떤 실수를
대답
했나?
소리가 잘 들리지 않아서.
Okay. Envy time? I think it's a good as good a time as any for an envy time. I think. Yeah, countered, started, dagger boon. Alright. Looks good. Take some damage, of course, on the people going for counters. Why was that defense? It's already being used. Never mind, that makes sense, yeah. You're weak to blunt. Just vengeance just kills you. That's why it's a just vengeance. It does just kill you. Yeah, these guys have already taken quite the beating. We could do it again. Can't get the full envy resonance going though. That's unfortunate. A little of pride resonance then maybe. Could work out. Assist attack. That sort of thing. Might get assist attack on Heathcliff, which is always a nice person to do it on. You know, he is a Pequod ID, so you know he gets a lot of benefit from it. Yeah, there's an assist attack stock prey. There's another assist attack stock prey. Yeah, he didn't even get to use his normal stock prey. He used 2 skill ones thanks to Ishmael. That were indeed planned. Good stuff. Good stuff. We love assist attack. We love it so much.
교신 끝.
It's just such a fun stat effect to play around. That's all there is to it, really.
유감 없는 싸움을 기대하겠소.
Here we envy. Reball. Snagger Boon, that's fine. I'd really like to change more of Heathcliff's skills. Get a skill 1 to skill 3 going on. Because his skill 3 is really good with a bunch of envy resonance, but his skill 2 doesn't gain any necessary advantages using an envy resonance. And that's when you get more often, so being able to change that stuff around while getting rid of some of the skill ones. He's got more like because he doesn't have an envy guard. The only people without an envy guard in this team are Heathcliff and Ishmael. In either case, it's fine because he's got body sack, so you can always just ego up instead. But still, roll 80% of attack chances, potentially get those additional lust skill ones. Yeah, there's 1 from Faust. Looks like it was only 1 though, maybe. No, but the others one didn't go through yet. Well, we never get to know if Ishmael would have triggered it again. Probably not though. If Faust went for an attack before actually doing the second assist attack, though. 1 assist attack is always good. And of nostalgia. How sweet. That's gonna go to Faust pretty much every time, I think. Enhance gifts? Anything to enhance? We could enhance Thrill. And Pendant. Sure, why not? Enhancing Thrill is definitely very overkill, especially when we're not even doing a Rupture team. We actually are doing a Rupture team if you want to, really stretch the boundaries of a Rupture team, because we do have one Rupture unit, because you sure are a Rupture unit, easy to forget. With your 2 Rupture, 5 Ruptures. We doing Envy? We Envy enough? I don't know, we sever not the Mass Attack, that's nice. We don't want to ego with someone, though. We can Vax nail the big guy. Yeah, that's a good idea, I think. Nail the shell, potentially. Because we're not attacking the shell a lot, but that's just the unfortunate part. Multiple retribution, do it on that one. You can look for retribution. You can do it on like one of those guys, yeah. You can block like one of those guys or something. And then you just throw an attack here, probably. Redirect it with Hexnail again. Because then at least someone will benefit from the fragility inflicted by Hexnail. Which is nice. Here for the profundities of the heart. Indeed. Stab with a big nail. As you do. With your Freddy Fazbear costume. Oh yeah, we do have commemorative coin. Easy to forget because we don't use like any single coin attacks usually. Except maybe some of them on like Rodion, but I don't really pay attention to what Rodion's doing. She's just here for the Envy defensive skill. Yeah, strong Severnaut thinks the Envy resonance. Yeah, Shell immediately got broken thanks to that 40% additional damage with Ishmael's skill 1 thanks to Axonil. Alright. A little good. Maybe we had like an Envy mass attack to use that hit like an Envy 7 target mass attack. Might get one of those next season though. Wouldn't be surprised if Heathcliff's like Vavigo ends up being Envy. I don't know how much I expect it though, because then he's gonna have a case like, Yi-Song where you can have 3 Envy egos at the same time. Like how Yi-Song can do with Sloth, which is kind of, I mean, it's possible, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's like, oh yeah, they'd never do something like that. More so just feels weird. Right? Okay, and we just kill you, I think. We go full Envy. We've got enough speed that we outspeed these enemies pretty easily. And should just kill you. You got Envy damage up, you got the Envy power up, all that sort of good stuff. And King Trash Crab dies. Yeah. Not a very hard boss. He's got such a little HP pool. Not too hard to just kill him. Like that. I'd snap if I knew how to snap. But I do not. And yeah, we'll take a Endorphin Kit. Sure. Okay. We go top path to take down some Pekatule. It'd be nice to see some Pekatule, because the ones that are weak to Envy is the Gloom guys, which there sure is a lot of Andalus guys, which is one of, so all of these guys are weak to a nice little bit of Envy. And we can immediately get the Envy Resonance going. Yeah, you dodge that guy probably. You can counter one of them. You counter bottom left. You can flash that guy maybe. Me, you clash the annoying guy maybe. Yeah, I don't like the annoying guy. He's annoying guy. Well, Envy. Oh, I forgot to counter with Dawn. I meant to switch Dawn's attack to a counter, I think. Oh, Snaggerpoon does straight up kill them. Yeah. The Press is decently here too, even if it's not a very strong attack, because it is Envy in the end of the day. Okay, that was like the perfect opportunity, Ishmael. You could have actually like done something there. But no, you were like, oh, I'm so mad that my ally's got a kill and I'm gonna roll tails. You wanted the kill for yourself. We know. We know how you are, Captain Ishmael. You're a little salty about that sort of stuff, aren't you? Well, we did kill a fair bit of the enemies that turn, so we're doing great. That doesn't flash. We don't need a flash. Field try something like that, sure. Some damage with staggered guys should be able to take at least the Gloom one down. I don't know if we attacked the Lust one quite enough for it to perish. Like, recording this guy, super weak to doing weak to Blunt and Wrath, and we've got Ishmael doubling down on the Pride Bekatule, so it should be pretty dead. Let's Severnoth this decently here. That's for sure. Doesn't quite kill, but you know,
친구들의 체력이 많이 깎여나갔어.
close enough.
효과적이네요.
이 기세로
이
계속
방식을
Yeah, these two survive, but they won't survive for long due to having you bleed to death. So we kind of just need to do this. I mean, we'll clash against you so that you bleed in the clash instead of bleeding and doing a little bit of damage in the process. As minimal of an optimization as that is, but still important to keep in mind. But yep, we lose the clash, the enemy still dies. That's good to bleed. Lack of wound cleared plus does, you know, deeply like wound the soul, but such is life. We only need to do one more fight on this floor, funnily enough. Oh, speaking of Hexnail, there's the Hexnail abnormality.
해냈어. 해결.
네네, 작전
Yeah,
지역으로
it's
이동
the
중.
petty bear.
교신
That's
끝.
all there is to it. Okay, Pickwad people. All right,
맞서보죠.
you lose the
우리들에게
clash. Let's change that.
별것도 아니잖아요.
Let's counter. Love good counter. Severnoth does a lot here. Unfortunately, they did a little bit of evading, but it didn't matter. They died to the contract anyways. I think they would have slightly survived if not for the contract, but that's what the contract is for. Dealing with such stragglers that just barely survive, clinging on to life.
환불.
And it's good for doing stupid amounts of damage against bosses.
근방의 싸움은 우수했어.
Bring in more envy resistance this turn. We could theoretically, but do we want to? I mean, why not? We don't need to do full envy resistance here. That's also true. I guess we don't actually get the counter off on you, so it's not the best thing to do, but that's fine. We'll do something like this. That's alright.
로자, 교전 시작.
We get some envy resonance. Not the 6 resonance, but that's because we're not countering with Dawn, so there's not too much of a need to.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
To me. To you.
가까워진다. 항해 끝.
And then Commander Coin triggers on Power Skill 1, building up that lust since we need it oh so dearly. And then these guys are all staggered and have like 30 HP or less. So yeah, we just hit them with a bunch of stuff. We do trigger assist attack. They're off the 30 or off the 60% chance from the Pride / Envy's 3 resonance. And there we go. Good stuff. Now we get an event, shop, event, fight the boss, which is either Centipede, Fox, or it's KQE. Can you do this? You need all heads? Nice. Good to see. More poise synergy. Oh, we can finally get another skill 3 on you. That's good to see. And then almost left immediately, which would have been a little unnecessary, I feel like. Sure, we'll take Bloody Gadget. It's just gonna go to Faust, but that's not bad. We're gonna want Faust to, you know, be hex nailing anyways, I think. Prayer books. Sure thing. It's not great. Very much not great, but we'll take it. And then one more event, Centipede, sure thing. Are we about to like see Centipede right after doing its event? Because that will be really funny if so. No, KQE it is. Alright, this guy's easy. Pathetically easy even.
힘내긴 해보자고.
Here, get a Sever Knot here too, just to really rub it in. And we just do this. Yeah. Shh.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Unfortunately, Faust is the slowest, so we can't get Hexnail shenanigans to trigger here. Really good if we could, though, because Commander Coin would mean we do just double up on the effect. And there's only one body part that's target, so, you know, we're gonna be really set. Can't really get very much bleed going, because we don't have any way to get bleed count up, because we don't have wound declared. Our only way to get bleed count up is, I believe, that's like skill 2.
그럴 수 있지. 포기하지만 말자고.
It is an option, but it's not like the best option. I'd really rather just have wound cleared, but you know, sometimes you just don't have wound cleared.
최후의 혈구 하나만
Don't do.
남아있다면 생명은 어떻게라도 보존될 테니.
You countered that. You clash that. You counter that, and that should be good.
있지 않아요.
A little bit more counterage going on. Fair bit of rupture thanks to Thrill. Hopefully you get Dawn's counter goes off if nothing else. Yeah, I think Dawn's counter does staggers. The Merciless counter doesn't go off, but we do still have like an opportunistic slash coming through this guy's way. And hitting that guy when he's staggered with that will do a lot of damage, that's for sure. Yep. There was the body, 500 damage there. Some of that was from the contract, of course, but still. Very nice.
적확한 한압이었어.
Should have been using your skill 2 to get your haste up. Would have been a good idea. I don't think you had your skill 2 though, unfortunately. Oh, this is a good turn for Hex Nail though. Throw Hex Nail, get it off, it should go twice. Then we don't accidentally use something else with a single thing. And then thanks to that, this attack will just get an 80% damage, or no, 60% damage boost, because it'll be 6 under your fragility. Who knows if the boss will even last that long, honestly. Oh yeah, Snagger Poon actually gets the bleed count up, right? No? Is not like bleed count like based on like the bleed potency or something?
이리 와.
Maybe I'm getting mixed up. Might be some other condition or something that I'm just kind of forgetting. I don't know, I don't really use Heathcliff Burrito, the bleed, too much, really. Even though he's got great bleed. Yeah, here we go, enjoy your 6 envy fragility. Dawn when she sees the 6 envy fragility. It's only a skill 2, of course, but still. A little bit of damage, and I think Ishmael just gets the kill here, yeah, definitely, because Ishmael also applies the 2 pierce fragility in that situation, so Ishmael does just get an 80% damage bonus with their skill 1 there. I love Hex Nail, it's just such a good ego.
어디 보자. 그래. 장부의 이쪽 줄을 지우면 되겠군.
Good play a significant part done. Yep, that's for sure. Took a fair bit of damage, but that's because she was countering. Ishmael only took 18 damage. Faust took 0 damage that entire run, which is kind of very common of LCR Faust, given our entire gimmick is, you know, don't take damage. Very nice, though. Getting my 160 Starlight, you know, which really helps me a lot. Couple more Battle Pass levels, yeah, 995. Which does mean tomorrow we get 999, I think, yeah. Assuming all goes right. But should get a level from dailies and then stuff like that. Might hit 1,000 too, actually. I haven't done these weeklies yet because I've actually been like taking the luck situation slow this week. For the sake of building up modules. And module count is amassing nicely though, so I don't know how long that'll need to be the case for that I am so stingy about them. But it's daily extraction time. See if we get anything better than just 1 stars today. If we only get 1 stars, then that's fine. Still nice to have. And there we go. Good stuff. But yeah. Might be the last funny thing I do with Captain Ishmael for a little bit. You know, it's been a couple, you know, runs using her. We did, you know, just kind of lead poise thing from here to 3 hard. Then we did just the 3-pet quad trio. Then we did like DH stuff. And now we did envy stuff. Hitting off a lot of like the major like ones. Only other thing would be, you know, like actually like using blind obsession synergy stuff. Like, you know, it's got Pierce fragility or Pride fragility. Forgot about that recently. I think I said something about it and someone reminded me that Pride fragility does exist. But yeah, I mean, Captain Ishmael is it's just such a fun ID. Even like she wasn't even doing very much this run. We were just having her use her skill 1 a lot. Which does apply a little bit of defense level up and stuff, absolutely doesn't apply protection to that ally, stuff like that, but at the same time, like, dude, just kind of here, we got a little bit of a active synergy, but not too much. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!